What if an object could whisper secrets from centuries past? Imagine holding something ordinary in your hands that has witnessed extraordinary moments in history. It might look like just another antique, but what if it holds a story so powerful it could change the way we see our world today? In this video, we're going to unearth the forgotten tale of one such artifact. It's a journey into a narrative that's been overlooked, a story that time itself seems to have forgotten. But its impact, its legacy, is woven into the very fabric of our modern lives in ways you would never expect. Stay with us as we uncover a piece of history that will redefine your understanding of how the past continues to shape our present. Prepare to discover a story that time tried to bury. We're not just showing you an old object. We're about to unveil the shocking, untold narrative woven through its very core. Its significance is deeper, and its history is far more captivating than you could possibly imagine. We're going to peel back the layers of dust and myth to reveal the truth. Every antique has a past, but some hold a story that simply demands to be heard. Join us as we journey into the hidden history of this forgotten artifact, pulling back the veil on a narrative that is both poignant and profound. You won't just see an object. You'll feel the echoes of a powerful past that still resonates today. So, what is this mysterious artifact? It's not a crown jewel or a famous painting. It's something far more humble, yet infinitely more personal. We're talking about a simple, hand-carved wooden spinning top from the late 18th century. It was found nestled in the wall of a farmhouse in rural Pennsylvania, wrapped in a piece of linen. To the untrained eye, it's a child's toy. A curiosity perhaps, but this is no ordinary toy. Its story begins not with a child, but with a soldier in the American Revolutionary War. His name was Samuel Hayes, a young farmer who enlisted in the Continental Army. Before leaving for what he knew would be a brutal and uncertain conflict, he carved this top for his newborn son, whom he had barely held. It was a promise, a tangible piece of his love, and a vow to return. The wood is worn smooth in places, not from a child's play, but from Samuel's own hands, turning it over and over in his pocket during the long, cold nights at Valley Forge. It was his connection to a life he'd left behind, a future he was fighting for. The war, as we know, was long and arduous. Samuel fought in several key battles, and his letters home, which were discovered alongside the top, paint a vivid picture of the struggle for independence. He doesn't speak of grand strategies or heroic charges. Instead, he writes about the gnawing hunger, the bitter cold, and the constant fear. And in almost every letter, he mentions the little wooden top. He describes adding a new, tiny notch to its side for every battle he survived, a silent record of his journey. If you look closely at the artifact, those almost invisible notches are still there, a testament to his resilience. This is where the story takes a turn you won't find in any textbook. Samuel wasn't just a soldier. He was also an observer. In one incredible letter, he describes a secret meeting he witnessed between a high-ranking officer and a figure he suspected was a British spy. He couldn't hear their words, but he sketched the spy's distinct coat of arms onto the linen cloth he used to wrap the top. He knew the information was too dangerous to include in a letter that could be intercepted. He entrusted his secret to the toy, a silent messenger. Historians have long debated the identity of certain spies who operated within the Continental Army, and this small piece of evidence, preserved by chance, offers a tantalizing new clue. The coat of arms he drew points to a prominent merchant family from Philadelphia, a family previously thought to be staunch patriots. This simple spinning top suddenly transforms from a personal memento into a key piece of historical evidence, challenging a long-held narrative about loyalty and betrayal during the Revolution. It reminds us that history wasn't just shaped by generals and politicians, but by ordinary people like Samuel, who saw and recorded things that were never meant to be known. But Samuel's story doesn't end on the battlefield. Did he ever make it home to his son? The records show that Sergeant Samuel Hayes was wounded at the Battle of Monmouth. For years, it was assumed he had perished. But the discovery of the top tells a different story. It was found not on a battlefield, but sealed within the wall of his own home. This suggests he did return, perhaps years later, scarred but alive. Why hide the top? Maybe the secret it held was too dangerous to reveal. Or perhaps, after so much conflict, he simply wanted to put the war behind him, sealing away the memories, both loving and traumatic, within the walls of his home, a quiet act of personal peace. The top was eventually passed down through generations, its true significance lost to time. It became a family curiosity, great-grandpa Samuel's old toy. The family knew he was a soldier, but the deeper story, the notches, the hidden sketch, the promise it represented, was forgotten. It wasn't until a recent renovation of the old farmhouse that a contractor stumbled upon the small, linen-wrapped package inside a wall cavity. It's a miracle it survived it all, protected from moisture and decay for over 2 centuries. The discovery sparked a collaboration between the family, local historians, and forensic textile experts. They carefully analyzed the linen, confirming its age and uncovering the faded sketch of the coat of arms. They cross-referenced military records with Samuel's letters, piecing together his journey and the incredible secret he carried. What started as a simple toy became a gateway to a lost chapter of American history. It gives a voice to an ordinary man caught in extraordinary circumstances. His story is a powerful reminder that history is not a monolithic entity. It is a mosaic of millions of individual lives, each with their own triumphs, tragedies, and secrets. This spinning top is more than just wood and linen. It's a symbol of love, resilience, and the silent burdens carried by those who lived through historic times. It challenges us to look closer at the objects that surround us. What stories might our own family heirlooms hold? An old watch, a faded photograph, a piece of jewelry. These aren't just things. They are vessels of memory, silent witnesses to lives lived and stories forgotten. Samuel Hayes couldn't have known that his personal token of love for his son would one day rewrite a small part of the history he helped create. His story forces us to reconsider what we value as historically significant. We often focus on the grand documents and the famous relics, but sometimes the most profound truths are hidden in the most humble of objects. This spinning top didn't belong to George Washington or Thomas Jefferson. It belonged to a farmer, a father, a soldier. And because of that, it tells a story that is arguably more human, more relatable, and in many ways more powerful. It connects us directly to the personal cost of history, the individual hopes and fears that underpin the grand narratives we read in books. In the end, the artifact teaches us a vital lesson. History is everywhere. It's in the walls of our homes, in the stories passed down through our families, and in the everyday objects we might otherwise overlook. It encourages us to be curious, to ask questions, and to listen for the whispers of the past. Samuel's spinning top has finished its long, silent journey. It is no longer just a forgotten toy but a celebrated storyteller. Its tale finally brought into the light after more than 200 years. Its journey from a soldier of Ya's pocket to a museum display is a testament to the enduring power of a single human story to illuminate the vast expanse of our collective past. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey of discovery. We hope this story has inspired you to look at the world around you a little differently. If you enjoyed this video and want to uncover more hidden histories with us, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have any family heirlooms with mysterious stories? Share them with us. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.